good morning from Orlando. How are we? A bit more of a relaxed morning this morning after yesterday's long day at Universal and Islands of Adventure. So we're off to IHOP for some breakfast. So we'll show you what we get there. What do you think you're going to have, Jenny? Maybe some pancakes?
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. We'll wait and see. And then after that, we're probably going to head to outlets and do some shopping because we've got Halloween Horror Nights tonight. So we'll take it easy before we go there later on in the day. But we'll see you at IHOP. So we walked past the Gators again, and here's the Gators, and then we went to IHOP for breakfast. Now I messed up the film a little bit in IHOP, so I don't have the full footage. It was also too noisy to film in there, you couldn't hear me over everyone, it was really busy. I got a sausage, egg and hash brown breakfast, and Jenny got an omelette that you're about to see. The food was quite tasty. Jenny really liked hers, me not so much, but I think I just ordered the wrong thing. Full thing came to $41, that included this side of hash browns here. It was alright, maybe wouldn't rush back, but hey, it is what it is. Right, so we've just come out of IHOP. Jenny, what was your thoughts on that?
My breakfast was delicious, really good.
I thought it was okay. Maybe I get the wrong thing. But it was nice enough. It was the dearest meal we've had this holiday so far as well, which probably puts a bit of a downer on it.
But still a good price for the amount of food we got.
Oh yeah, the portions were absolutely huge. I don't think the pictures did it justice how big the portions were. The portions were massive. But we're now currently on the way to the bus stop to get the iTrolley to the outlets. So we'll see how this goes. So we've just arrived at the bus stop, waiting on the bus. Jenny, how warm is it today though? Aye, this is definitely the warmest day. The weather's absolutely roasting, so hopefully the bus isn't too long. So we've just come off the iTrolley. We're not going into the main outlets. We're going to go to these ones here again first, because we really liked these ones last time. They were kind of more outlets shop, more like clearance stores than outlets. So hopefully they're as good as before. Right, so the first shop we're going to go into in these outlets is Adidas. For example, these are these trainers are at $90, but you're taking 60% off, therefore you're paying $36 for them, which is what, £30 odd. It's not bad. I think I'm going to buy this. It is $50, but it's taking an additional 60% off, so that'll be what, less than 25, so that should be good. The problem with shops like this is sometimes you see something that's really horrible, but look at this. Like, can you get worse? So in Calvin Klein, this t-shirt's $15. Plus I think I'm getting an extra 20% off after that as well, so it seems an absolute bargain, so I'm for this. We have just come out of Calvin Klein. I believe we spent about $160 something there. I'll let you know when we get back to the hotel. Jenny went into American Eagle. You can see her down there, she's just come out. I think we're nipping to probably Tommy Hilfiger next. Although it's kind of a foggy shop that, so I'll probably not get anything. As expected, nothing for us in Tommy Hilfiger, so now we're going to Nike next. And then after that we've got like Levi's, Puma and Under Armour. It's probably just Under Armour, let's be honest. So we'll see how we get on in here, but not really expecting much in Nike. Jenny's buying this in Nike, $14.99. So, Under Armour next. Nike was a bit chaotic. I showed you obviously the t-shirt Jenny's buying. She's still in there in the queue just now. She was about 20 minutes in the queue for the changing rooms, and she's been about 10 so far in the queue to pay for it. So it's absolutely chaotic in there. It is a clearance store, so I think that's part of the problem. So Under Armour next. Last time we were here, that was one of the best shops. Let's hope it's still the same. So fingers crossed. So well, this is it here, Under Armour clearance house. As I said, this was the best Under Armour shop the last time we were here. Let's hope it's still as good. So Under Armour was good for me, not so much for Jenny. So that's us walking back out of this block when we're going towards the main outlets. We're running out of time a little bit, so we'll maybe just get to Bath and Body Works, maybe the other Under Armour in there, and then head back to the hotel before Halloween Horror Nights, if I can say it right. This feels a bit wrong. We're on a Universal trip, but we're in the Disney store. But hey ho. It hasn't been the cheapest day, let's be fair, but we have got a lot for what we've got. I think we spent about $100 and £100 and £160 in Under Armour, $160 in Calvin Klein. We even cheated on Universal, we're going to the Disney store, but it's been a fun day. So first shop is Bath and Body Works, and we picked up this bag for my sister Suzanne. So that was for her. And then for myself, we got a couple of air fresheners and a body spray. The total coming to $30.51. So not too bad. And tonight, we only got the one thing tonight. Jenny got this t-shirt. So it was $15.96 with tax. And as we said at the time, it was quite a long queue, so it was quite annoying. But we got there. On to Adidas, where I got this top. I really like these, the light material tops, so I got one of them and a nice just blue t-shirt. That was only $36.21 including tax, so I thought that was really good. Right, now we did do something bad. We bought Disney stuff even though we're on a Universal trip, but you can't beat a bit of Disney, can you? Now I bought this Run Disney t-shirt. Now as you know me, I'll never run Disney, and Jenny bought this nice Disney top here as well. I really like the back of my Disney one. And is there anything in the back of yours, Jenny? No, there's nothing in the back of that, but the back of the Run Disney one was really cool. I really like that. So even though you'll never see me run Disney, you might see me in the top. Right, then we were into Under Armour clearance. Now, as I said last time, this was one of the best shops, especially for me. So this black t-shirt was $9.97, as was the white one. The kind of green one in the middle, that was $19.95. But then this top here was, I think this was $19.97 as well. So then we went to the real Under Armour store, so I got another two of these, the kind of light quarter zips. They were doing it was a twice annual sale or something that was on today, so they were $22.50 each. I then got this big huge green hoodie. Oh, it's greeny hoodie. That's quite thick. That's no other one, but that was £29. These $29. These two t-shirts were $18 each. I thought they were quite nice. Jenny, how much was that top again that you got there? $19 for Jenny's, again the kind of light material top. I think it's a bit unfair that the ladies are cheaper, but it's no matter, I don't make the prices. And then Jenny got a pair of joggers at $27.50. So I think we've only got one more shop to go, and then that's us. Last and not least, Calvin Klein. Now I got a packet of the 6 socks. I got these last time. They're really good socks, so I got them. How much were they, Jenny?
$19.20.
And then I got these Calvin Klein shorts. They were only
$10.39.
$10.39, so that's a really good deal. You then got these two kind of boxy t-shirts. How much are they?
$9.36 each.
$9.36 each, so they're both a good deal. I got this Calvin Klein shirt. I thought this was really nice. How much was that, Jenny?
$12.48.
$12.48. I think that's a bargain. You then got another top, kind of light top, but different for the other materials, but still quite nice. How much was that?
$24.
And then you splashed out on a pair of jeans. I think this might have been one of the most expensive things we bought today.
$47.99.
$47.99, but they are really good jeans, so that's good. But that's us. So we are on our way to Halloween Horror Nights. Jenny, what's the outfit check? What do we have on? Some ghosts. I am apparently here for the booze. So sounds about right. So let's go. We've just ordered a lift. We're going to head up to Universal and get some tea, and then see how quickly we can get in. This should be fun. So we've arrived at City Walk. We're going to go for a Panda Express for some food beforehand. Jenny, you looking forward to a panda?
Yes, I like a panda.
Yeah, the panda was good last time, so we'll see how this goes. We'll show you what we get. It won't be long. We have a plate that comes with 2 sides and then your chicken and then a chicken egg roll. This came to $15.12 and this is more than enough for us to share, so we're about to tuck in. So Jenny, how's it's actually hot orange chicken this, so it's like a spicy version. How is it? Is it spicy? Yeah?
It's got a kick to it.
Well, I'm looking forward to that then. Right, well, I'm going to put you down while I tuck in. So that hot orange chicken does have a bit of a kick to it, and I quite like spice with that. It is quite nice. I'm going to try the chicken egg roll. Alright. That's good. That's really tasty. That's good. I wish we'd actually got another one of them. That's really good. We've arrived at Halloween Horror Nights. Oh, what's that? We've arrived at Halloween Horror Nights. Looking forward to this.
Very much so. More your reaction than anything else.
Let's go and get scared. So we've just done our first house, the Spanish Haunting or something like that. How was that, Jenny?
It was good.
Was it jumpy?
A little bit, yeah.
There was a few jumps. It wasn't that bad though. It was fun. I think we're going to go and find another one to do and maybe a scare zone. So we'll see how that goes. we've just come out of the Fallout house. Jenny, how was that?
That's funny.
I never reacted to nothing in that one. I thought
Lies.
it was pretty tame.
Lies.
What do you mean lies? What are you talking
I
about?
was laughing at your reaction to that guy jumping in front of you.
Aye, there was one towards the end that got me a bit, but it was fine. Right, we're going to go and see if we can do another house, maybe a ride. It was just in the third house, Jenny. How was Galkin?
That's alright.
It was probably the least jumpy that we've done so far. I thought the costumes were quite good, but you can always knew where they were coming from. What are we doing next?
Gringotts.
Maybe Gringotts next. Maybe we're going to do some rides. Right, we're walking back round from these houses and we've got myself a little beverage. Jenny has a cursed cranberry and I've got a Miller Lite. So this will just keep our spirits up since it's a bit scary, if you know what I mean. Right, so we're going to the Mummy because the Jason house was 65 minutes or something like that, so we'll go and see what happens here. This is 25, but hopefully it's quite quick. Right, so that was nowhere near 25 minutes, it was 10 at max. Every single line seems to be inflated, even the houses have not been what they said, nowhere near the times. After Halloween Horror Nights we came to Red Oven Pizza Bakery. Let's see what we've got. Just a margarita. It looks alright. We'll see how it is. So I put some chilies on it, as I did. Red hot. Really tasty, really good. ablaze, but it is good. Jenny, what's your thoughts on the pizza?
Really nice, I like it.
Is it too thick?
I like my pizza a little bit thicker though.
It is a little bit thicker than a blaze, but it's quite tasty, but blaze is better. Right, so we never actually filmed much more Halloween Horror Nights for what you've seen, because the light was getting a bit dark and the quality wasn't as good because I don't have an extra light, etc. But it was raining really heavy at one point as well. So Jenny, what was your thoughts on Halloween Horror Nights?
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, so did I. We've done 6 of the 10 houses. There was only 4 rides open. We've done 3 of them, one of them twice. One of them was probably the longest I've ever waited on that ride. It's definitely the longest Jenny's waited on it. But it was a good night. We've probably left maybe slightly early just to try and beat the rush. We could maybe have squeezed in one more house, but all the queues were quite high, weren't they? So, well, as you've just seen, we've just had a pizza on the way out, and we're going back to the hotel. So tomorrow we are at Volcano Bay and then back into Islands and Universal later on. We'll see that tomorrow, but see you later.